The creation of BLR. What sparked it was youth, right? Like, they are the beginning, they are the origin of it all, right? They're the future. So I think seeing the youth, especially athletes in particular, competing, some super positive, some kids frustrated, angry, finding that middle ground where there was positivity and how to bring that, right? So how to bring that positivity to those athletes, coupled with the fact that I always loved apparel and clothing, athletic wear. So I think when I was able to find a unifier between those things, I think that's really where it started. Athletes that don the brand. We have a number of athletes that wear our brand. Predominantly, I would say soccer players, but we got some young NFL players, some young NBA guys in terms of professional athletes at the professional ranks. About 28, 30 months ago, we inked a partnership deal with Major League Soccer where we provide all of the tops for the incoming rookies. So immediately there's 80 to 100 rookie professional soccer players that are wearing our brand at some point in time. In terms of maybe some of the notable ones, soccer players, Zach Steffen wears our stuff, is a huge support to the brand. He's a goalkeeper for Columbus Crew, plays for the U.S. national team. Ben Sweat, for any of the NYCFC fans, he's a big supporter of the brand. And a number of professional athletes. I don't want to say it's countless, but there's a lot to name, thankfully, which is a pretty cool thing. And then those young athletes, that really, they're the ones, they're the future. So those kids in high school, middle school, elementary that are excited about our brand and wearing it, that's what we love. It starts there, it begins there. So I would say there's a number of athletes and youth that are wearing our stuff, which we're so thankful for. Some schools that have given us the opportunity to create for them, we've gotten a tremendous amount of local support. Some of the local elementary schools, Taft, Little Britain, Round Hill, we've done staff stuff for them. High school teams, jerseys, Washingtonville High School, SUNY New Paltz, St. Thomas Aquinas, other clubs and organizations, Nirvana, all organizations that are really like-minded and kind of like are on that same parallel of our brand. So I feel like those have been great fits because their core values of their organizations really align with ours. So I think that it was, it was really like fantastic that they allowed us to, the opportunity to create for them and be a part of their organization in terms of what their athletes or what their students or staff are wearing. So we're super, super thankful for that. Hawaii, teams in Hawaii, schools in Hawaii, Colorado, just a number. We've really been blessed and are super thankful for some of these organizations that are allowing us to create for them or create alongside them. The day-to-day responsibilities of mine personally, well, as founder, of essentially a startup, we're still a company in its infancy. Although we've been blessed with some success, which is really cool, I still wear a tremendous amount of hats from, I guess if I had to kind of summarize it, from mailroom to addressing certain issues with mail and packages, to even answering letters, which is kind of cool, from kids that we've impacted in a certain way, to what would be kind of like what may be deemed as greater responsibility in terms of negotiations with agents and athletes that we sponsor. So I would say from top to bottom, it's answering phones, customer service, it's truly all encompassing. The values of the brand: believe, love, respect. It's right in our logo. BLR: believe in yourself, love the game, or love what you do, respect your opponent, respect those around you, respect those that are aiding in you, aiding and guiding you, teaching you. So I think that's it in the nutshell. Those are our values right there, stitched into everything that we do. It's woven in every single logo. So that's the crux of it. What we look for in employees. First, I don't like to identify anybody as an employee. I always like to refer them as a team member, because it truly takes a team to make this work. I would say the person has to be highly motivated, tremendous positive mindset, and certainly just willing to sacrifice for the greater good. And I hate to make them sound like superheroes, but some of the people that are on our team I would call them superheroes. There are people who are self-sacrificing, and money is not their motivation. It's how they can make an impact, whether it be locally in their community, or impact the brand in a way that can further impact other people for positive. So I'd say those type of people that we look for are people who are positive minded, motivated solely by how they can impact and affect change for other people, and just do good, because that's really what the brand was built on. So it can only be that way. Those people can only be that way. I would say the future of the brand, if I were to see it short term, mid term, and long term, I think short term is to continue to create innovative products, of course in the vein of having meaning. Midterm, I think would love to do kind of more throughout the United States versus kind of just pockets, whether it be doing events and just in the name of the brand, being able to just do more charitable work. Sometimes it's tough, you want to do more, but just it's sometimes not economically possible. Long term, I'd love to see the brand in major retail stores, doing more global missions, if you will, water, food, shelter, being able to help people with just the basic necessities, and using the brand as a platform to do that. That would be a major accomplishment and one of our long-term goals.